Medicine is science-based. I've often came across people saying that PDTR is not science-based.
PDTR is neurology. It's a different approach of the neurology, but all the things we use in PDTR is neurology. We can see the explanation in the medical books, but we use them in different way. Of course, this is only medical. We avoid to use any kind of explanation of energies or explanation from vibration or explanation from other techniques that are basic in myths or are basic in strange ideas. This is medical. I try to be as close as possible to the classical medical information, but I use the same information in different way. But I try not to use anything that is not proved or we cannot demonstrate to the patient. If people want to see how we work, we can explain every step what can we do. And they will, most important, they feel the change.
What is the current evidence-based research for PDTR?
For example, when I was start to use different abnormal breathing patterns to see how this works to activate areas of the brain to treat some brain nuclei problems, I took a lot, around 40-something, 45 MRIs, functional MRIs, just to confirm that when they have this specific stimulus with abnormal breathing patterns, I confirm that they activate the same specific area with a specific brain abnormal breathing pattern. We did other research with the university in Russia, and we make and publish papers using special equipment, electroneugraphy, to demonstrate that when we stim a specific receptor, what happens with the other receptor that's supposed to compensate the stimulus here. For example, Golgi, I have a Golgi dysfunction, I stimulate the Golgi, and I see how this increases the signal. And then we put the needles in another Golgis to see how they increase the signal just for compensation of the first stimulus or the first dysfunction. We have many papers when we demonstrate with machines how they work, and this confirms our hypothesis.
So PDTR is evidence-based and science-based,
exactly. It's
as well.
For sure, of course. But the most important, works. Because I have seen some people who say they do evidence-based techniques, but in the patients, they don't work. For me, the number one, more than anything else, is they work. If they work, now I will look for the explanation how they work. And with this one, altogether, I can make a evidence-based medicine. But first, need to work. I prefer to do magic working than do medical-based if this is not working. Working is, for me, the number one more important thing. If this works, okay, now we need to do research to see how this works.